Can you get rid of the flash thing? I can't do the flash.
Reviewing.
I'm already blind enough. Hello, I'm Manushree.
And I'm Nawina.
And today we're going to be reviewing the Malayalam movie Malik.
ഇതെല്ലാം കൂടിയിട്ടാ പിന്നെ എങ്ങനെ ശ്വാസം കിട്ടാനാ?
എളിമയുള്ള വേഷം അത്രേ പടച്ചോൻ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളൂ.
So in watching this movie, we want to know one thing. This movie centers itself on religion and police brutality as well as politics. So this movie is actually, so something you should know about this movie is when you come to watch it, it's about religion, police brutality, and politics. But actually the movie is more about the controversial side of religion, the clash between Islam, Christianity, and Hinduism. But then the actual production, crew and everyone, they're actually all different religions. And so this movie is also directed by Hindus, Muslims, and Christians, and people of all religions. But then the actual movie itself is about basically the controversy behind that.
The movie is mainly circles around these two friends. One is Muslim and one is Hindu. No, one is Christian. And he's David, and the other one's Sulaiman. Yes.
Yeah, Sulaiman.
Yeah, and then so.
Played by Fahadh Faasil, by the way. We came to watch this movie mainly because Fahadh Faasil, because he's a really good actor. So
Yeah.
he plays Sulaiman.
Yes. Right. So David's sister is married to Sulaiman, but she's Christian. So that's a cool concept because it's two different religion marriage, and that they kind of resurface throughout the entire movie.
And so basically, even though he is Muslim or basically they live in a fishing village, and we have a spread of Christians, Muslims, and Hindus, and so they use fishing as their main income.
So this village is right on the beach, and they rely on fishing, selling fish, and eating fish as well. So that's their entire life is based off fishing, and since that's their only thing, so these friends,
Sulaiman, David.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I forgot the Hindu's name, but three, Hindu, Christian, and Muslim, they're all best friends. They turn to smuggling contrabands rather than fishing because I think the harvest was low or something, and they're in their 20s, so they're just now starting to get jobs and everything, and around the college age, and so they start smuggling all these goods, and they start opening up their own shop and everything. But something I should clarify is the beginning of the movie is really grave because Sulaiman is arrested, and people are out to kill him, and so we're learning why people are out to kill him by a flashback, which is really rosy, and it's almost kind of a cute little 1900s. I know 1900s. Just there's scenes of the disco. It's really cute, just young love and stuff like that. And then the end of the movie is actually grave as well. So we're given this flashback in between, which is actually my favorite part of the movie, the flashback, and the music also, which we'll talk about. But just that entire part of the movie, the flashback scene was really, really nice. And so something I should point out is in the village, we learn of the government favoring Hindus and Christians over Muslims. And the way we learn this is actually next to Sulaiman's mosque. That land, the extra land around, it's just extra land, but it is the mosque's land. That becomes a dump and a landfill, and it's for public waste and everything. And so we learn people now think it's okay just because there's a mosque there, and so they're giving less importance to one religion compared to other religions like the church and the temples and everything. And so we learn about that clash between Hinduism, Christianity, and Islam. But then, like I told you, the production crew and everything is more the harmony between all of them. But then the actual controversy is between Sulaiman, Fahadh Faasil, and his Hindu friend. And what happens is they have this big ego clash, and so they're out to get each other the entire time. And then eventually, the Christian friend David also is out to get everyone. So then all of these best friends now become enemies, and this affects them in the future.
So Sulaiman in present day is actually put in jail for being a communist, which is not right, but it's what happens. And basically, the police want him dead. They don't want him. They just want to get rid of him. So basically, one person is put to kill him in jail, but before he can, he dies in a bombing accident. And so then one of the main characters, who's David's son, is chosen to kill him instead. And he's like threatened into killing him.
Yeah, and like the beginning of the movie is like it's like festivities because they're actually like saying goodbye to Suleiman. He's going to Hajj for a pilgrimage, but he can never go because the police like make sure that he cannot leave the country, and so he's arrested. And so now, will David's son actually? I mean, because either way, it's like a really tough decision. But like either David's son would have. I mean, he's a young kid. Either he would have to stay in jail and let Suleiman run amok, or he has to kill Suleiman and he'd be out of jail, but he'd have to live with the guilt. And everyone wants David's son to kill Suleiman, except David's son doesn't really know who he is killing, and so that's why we're giving this flashback, and we're told who Suleiman is and what good things he's done, but also what bad things he's done, and does he really deserve to die? And we're not going to tell you what happens in the end. That's for you to find out. And something we should talk about, the music, definitely. The music, like in the flashback scene and everything.
Yeah, the flashback was like, it was kind of like playful music, and it did suit it very well. It was really nice.
It was very cute. I really liked the music for that. It was like fun and mischievous and everything. The cinematography, there was a good amount. Like it was pretty good. Like they captured the essence of the fishing village, and like there's a tsunami scene actually, and so they show like Kerala and like ruins and everything during the actual tsunami as well, and like also they just did really well set design and everything. So I definitely think cinematography is really good. Music was also really good. However, it was really difficult for Nawin and I to understand this movie because it does deal with a much more mature topic, and I mean, even it was pretty difficult for like my parents to understand as well, but eventually they did get to understand. But I definitely think, if you are going in to watch this movie, like watch it with like a serious mind, because this movie isn't like your classic like masala film, like it's not just gonna be like some sort of romantic story and like some ending that everyone's expecting. There's like an elaborate complexity to this story, and so definitely watch it. Like we still enjoyed it, and even though like I'm not very educated on like the politics of India, but like this movie was still really good and showed me like a side of India that I'd never seen before. And I guess having Fahadh Faasil as one of the actors probably made it a lot better, because he definitely did justice for his role. But yeah, and so we're rating this movie an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
An 8 out of 10. So that's our rating for it. Definitely go watch the movie. And does David's son kill Fahadh Faasil in the end or not? That's for you to find out. So,
as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Just put it.
Pinch yourself.
Oh my god, I can't do
Pinch
this.
yourself. Pinch yourself. Think of
You
something
started
sad.
laughing.
Like you'll die. Okay? Think you're gonna die if you don't smoke.
Okay, Jesus, perfect. I hate this.
Shut up.
Okay. She's laughing. You know what? I'll start it. She can't do this. Let me do it. Is it going?